So our sweet spot is normally to make anywhere between 600 and greater per month in our pocket.
So we have Kelly here from Heels, Deals, and Wheels Mobile Home Investing Course. And Kelly, I have a question. What's the best mobile home to purchase as a real estate investment?
So there are three things that we take into consideration when we're thinking about purchasing a mobile home. Number one is knowing your market. That's very, very important, and we'll talk about that. Number two is know the lot rent as well as the amenities. And number three is to know the taxes. Okay. And so all three of these you have to know before you jump out there and buy a mobile home. You just cannot get out there, guys. I don't care who tells you anything different. You can't just jump out there and buy any mobile home that you see, especially if you're trying to buy and hold a mobile home. Now, if you're trying to wholesale, none of this that I'm talking about today is going to hold true. So we're going to talk about what's the best type of mobile home to purchase as a real estate investment. So like I said, knowing your market. You have to know your market. Is your market good for a one bedroom, one bath? Now, a one bedroom, one bath might fly in the state of California. It might fly in the state of Florida. It might fly in the state of Arizona. But guys, it probably will not fly in the state of Texas. Those of you who have been following us know me and my brother like to rent out our mobile homes to Section 8. And sometimes they're a family of four or greater, sometimes a family of nine. Okay. So a one bedroom, one bath will not fly here in the state of Texas. You have to know your market. You have to research your market. You have to do your own due diligence. Like I said, guys, do not just jump out there and buy a mobile home because you're going to find yourself in the pickle of a mess, especially if you run out there and buy a one bedroom, one bath. You're in the state of Texas, guys. The chances of you renting that out is going to be very hard. You have to do your own due diligence, guys. You just cannot jump out there and buy just any mobile home that you see, okay? Because that is not going to work. Because a lot of times you have people that have single family homes elsewhere. And what they do is they fly in when it becomes wintertime, wherever their single family home is. They fly in to Arizona or to California or to Florida, and then they're okay with that one bedroom, one bath. Okay, so you have to know your market before you jump out there. Okay, so I already told you, know your market. Okay, the second thing you have to consider is know the lot rent and the amenities. Okay, why is that important? That's very important because you don't want to be stuck with a mobile home and the lot rent is too high. Okay. If the lot rent is too high, what does that mean? That means when you're investing in a park, guys, you have to pay the lot rent. And then on top of that, if you have a renter, you're going to have to charge your renter some rent. Okay. And so let's just say hypothetically, if you jumped out there and purchased a one bedroom, one bath in the state of Texas, the lot rent is $700, and then you can only get like $300 for your rent that's going to go in your pocket. Guys, that's not going to work. Okay, because $700 for the lot rent, $300 for you, that's only going to be $1,000. Okay, and only $300 of that is going to go into your pocket. Okay, and what you have to consider is the taxes, and we're going to talk about the taxes here in a little bit. But you also have to know about the amenities inside of that park. When you are mobile home investing, remember, guys, you are in competition with other apartment complexes around there. Okay, so what would make somebody want to pay more money for your mobile home or rent out your mobile home when you don't have the same amenities as an apartment complex that's possibly down the street? So that's another thing that you have to consider. Okay. And like I said earlier, we talked about the lot rent, right? And in this scenario, I said, like, hypothetically, you purchased a one bedroom, one bath, and then the lot rent was $700. And then you're only going to get, you rented it out for $1,000. You're only going to get $300 in your pocket every month. Okay. And so at the end of the year, what's going to come up is the taxes. So that's another thing that you have to figure out. Now, in our situations, our taxes are anywhere between $80 to $800 every year. Okay. And that just depends on the neighborhood, the schools, and all that kind of stuff, what the neighborhood has to offer. Okay. The amenities in the neighborhood, the amenities in the park. Okay. That's the reason why there's such a big fluctuation. And if the taxes are only $80 a year versus $800 a year. Okay. So it could fluctuate back and forth. So you have to know the taxes before you jump out there and you buy a mobile home. Okay. Remember, we're not talking about wholesaling because you can wholesale in any park at any time. Okay. We're talking about buying and holding. Okay, so if you're only bringing in $300 from this mobile home that you purchased, it's a one bedroom, one bath, okay, and the lot rent is $700, guys, you are, I don't know, if the taxes are only $80, yeah, per year, that might work. But if the taxes are $800, guys, that is putting a big dent in your profit. So you're getting $1,000 altogether. However, $700 goes to the park. Okay. So you only got $300 coming in your pocket. And at the end of the year, guess what's going to happen? You're going to have to pay taxes. Okay. So is it really worth it? Okay. Is the taxes $80 or is the taxes $800 a year? So if it's $800 a year and you're only bringing in $300 from that tenant in your pocket, guys, I don't think that's going to work. Remember, lot rent is going to be constantly going up. It's going to constantly go up every year. So every year that it goes up, guess what you're going to have to do? You're going to have to go up on your tenant, but you can't go up on your tenant midstream. Okay, you can't do that. You can only go up on your tenant when their lease is about to expire. Then you can go up on your tenant, but you got to be very, very careful with that because can the tenant afford it? Okay, so our sweet spot is normally to make anywhere between 600 and greater per month in our pocket. Then it makes sense for us, even if the taxes are $800, then it makes sense for us because we are bringing in over 600 bucks per month in our pocket after we pay the lot rent. So that's not going to work for a one bedroom, one bath. I seriously doubt if you'd be able to get $600 in your pocket for a one bedroom, one bath, unless you're in one of those more expensive states to invest in, like the state of California, like the state of Florida, like the state of Arizona, but really California. That is the worst. So you can't just jump out there and say, hey, I want to be a mobile home investor. I want to jump out there and buy any mobile home I see. Guys, you have to do your own due diligence. Okay. And like I said earlier before, guys, this has nothing to do with wholesaling. Wholesaling, it doesn't make a difference. If it's a one bedroom, one bath, a studio, two bedroom, one bath, four bedroom, two bath, whatever the case may be, when you're wholesaling, you don't have to worry about all of this because you're not out of any money. Okay. So when people ask me, what's the best type of mobile home to purchase as a real estate investment, guys, in the state of Texas, it's going to have to be at least a three bedroom, two bath. That's what it's going to have to be for us. Okay. Our sweet spot is normally to invest anywhere between 15 to 20,000 for the mobile home and guys to have little rehab as possible because we want to hurry up and get a tenant in there. Okay. We don't want to be sitting around waiting months and months to get a tenant because the rehab is not done and we have to pay the lot rent, we have to pay the water, we have to pay the electricity. That's not how we like to do business. We like to hurry up, buy a mobile home that's newer, not new, not brand new, but newer, a newer model. So nobody's calling us every 5 minutes. The tenant is not calling us every 5 minutes for repairs. This is how we like to do it. Okay. This is Kelly from Hills Deals and Wheels Mobile Home Investing Course. You can contact me at 800-974-5580.